Welcome back to another video. This is Realmweaver, and this is the Road to Cosmetics. I am in Season 5, and this is Act 5 now.
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying down in those streets. I cannot just abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go.
It will be done. I swear.
And we could go to adventure mode right now, but I'm gonna finish up story mode just for consistency's sake. That way, when I get to adventure mode, I don't have very far to level up.
He's coming to kill us all!
By the ancients, no.
I watched in horror as the guard was struck by the maiden's magic. I heard the sound of his screams.
The gates.
Though this reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes.
I must find a way into the city to stop this senseless slaughter.
This map is pretty static. There's only one route to the inner city. I'm just kind of exploring right now, not really taking this map too seriously.
Don't go out into the streets. It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakarum Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the barbarian who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
Yes, that is why I am here.
Now there's a vendor here if you need it.
All right.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
Demon blood. Those were innocent people.
The shadow touched me, and darkness spread across my vision until all I could see was blackness. It gave way to a pale light that sapped my strength. It seemed so easy. But instead, I drew upon the last of my will and fought back. Color flooded back into my sight. The shadow was right before me, and I drove my spear through it. The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King Justinian IV. Appointed to the position for bravery and skill at arms, they accompanied the king at all times, resplendent in their ornate armor, wrought by the finest craftsmen in Westmarch. But most spectacular were their shields, which they unerringly employed in the protection of their king.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers! Still recharging. Ah, we found you. Tyrael, why is Malthael doing this? Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons. The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's Bane! This is worse than I feared. What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Never. Your soul will be mine.
A glorious development.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
I will end this slaughter. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers.
The Survivor's Enclave. This is going to be the hub of where you are in this, where you come back to consistently, in this, act.
Why have the Haradrim returned now?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
What drove him to such madness?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
What matters now is stopping Malthael. Our souls are meant to join with the world, not to be eaten by death. Studying the sliver of the Black Soul Stone will show you what Malthael is planning.
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky,
even discover his plan.
General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibals. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops. Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the crucibles?
Sadly, yes.
What of the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me, but it fell. And when they started to tear into...
There is no
At long last, a hero comes to save us.
There's a bunch of stuff here to
I can't believe we're still alive, and it's all thanks to you.
check out and whatnot.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Well, the world's under attack and people...
You ask, who's to blame?
In this act, they introduce a new thing for your followers. There's a quest that each of your followers can do that you have to help them out, and it kind of reveals a little bit of their backstory too. Not only the followers, but Covetous Shen too also gets his own little level that you can do if you want. But you gotta keep up on his on these conversations that he does.
Time I told you.
You mean you are... So it is time.
Have you been eating that? Maybe.
I know who is responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take...
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrian?
Yes, actually. I just have never seen...
And your wife still...
I keep hearing things. My mind must finally be going.
Once you talk to Adrig and do the strange, pick strange sounds, that kind of unlocks this little area right here to save this guy.
Not again.
Bryson.
Someone came for me after all this time.
My friend Hadrig heard you.
Bloody miracle. Sorry.
Come. It is safe up there.
Bryson becomes his apprentice, basically.
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets.
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the...
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakis, haven't you?
Yeah, she's got a lot of dialogue, this one. Some kind of historian or something.
John Craig is just...
Before we go that way, there's one in the corner over here.
I found him in the streets. He seemed his nobility.
The flames.
The flames? Well, he was covered in... He never says more than a...
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying?
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you...
I'm Bryson. I came here to see you.
And no...
You did save his life.
I am. In fact, I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents... They died when the plague swept through. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now...
I'm guessing if they ever make a Diablo 4, that Bryson's gonna be the new blacksmith or something. That's just my guess anyway. Kind of seems like they're setting him up for it. Yeah. Let's see here.
Cormac, you seem troubled.
For too long. I need to know.
You are an honorable...
But it wasn't.
Okay. Looks like everything's good to go for now.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.
After Malthael's disappearance, the Angiris Council appointed his most loyal servant, Urzain, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Urzain, accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They never returned.
Oh crap. When you got more than 2 lasers, that's when you need to kind of clear out of the area.
Still recharging.
We have done it.
Looks like my pet went away. He's not picking up anymore. Really needs to stop getting stuck on stuff and falling behind.
I once thought nothing.
The streets of Westmarch are pretty littered with stuff that you can go in and into these little huts or houses or whatever and do stuff. It has a pretty decent backstory too, surprisingly.
All know the reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch, those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night that conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned them, and they roam the city in their inhuman forms, stripping the souls from all they encounter.
I don't like the look.
Oh yes, that have these little side areas have a decent backstory. They also have decent rewards too. There's always almost a chest at the end. Except for the sewers. I don't really go down there, just because it's kind of a multi-level thing.
Your flesh is weak.
Help us, please! Somehow, you saved our lives.
Yeah, saved your life. Yeah.
Attacks are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
Been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
There is a survivors enclave near here. Get everyone over there.
Not that you really need to use this, but it's just a short walk away to get out of here.
You've got to save my friends.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is. King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
No, this is the time for everyone to pull together.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
That's treason, citizen. You best watch yourself.
When I first beheld the corpse racer,
Need more time.
I thought myself capable of defeating him. Then he reached out his arm, and the ground in front of him was bathed in a spectral light. The bones of men and beasts rose from the earth and advanced on me.
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
Where did you get this?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I'm so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
challenger waits over there!
Yeah, this map is, as you probably can tell, is,
not ready yet.
Completely random.
Need more time.
Which is nice, because going through this area isn't the same every single time. There's a little bit more randomness in the Act 5 than there are in the other acts. It's a dead end, I think, yeah. Experience.
You cannot stand before me.
Dead.
Ave Obitus, Ave Interitus, in Cernos Elistros in situ.
What is going on here?
I'm summoning back the souls that have been stolen from these poor people in order to restore their lives.
They're rotting. Your meddling is sure to bring nothing but horror and more death. Most likely yours.
Wait, what's that noise? It's not here. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Not ready yet.
What a poor, deluded fool. You are lucky to be alive. Stop toying with powers you do not understand.
Of course. Oh, of course. Bless you, good sir.
Volcapo smiles on me.
Looks like down there's the sewers. I'm not going in there. Take too long. Just want to take out the Soul Crucibals for now. We'll probably end the video on the Soul Crucibals.
The servants of evil are vanquished.
Something is not right here.
What's this? This is a new area I haven't seen before. They add this in the new patch? Must have. Yeah, I don't remember this.
No one enters my grounds uninvited. Die, peasants!
This is brand new. Or if it's not brand new, it's certainly brand new to me.
Still recharging.
Darius Brennan. Take that, sucker. I got an achievement for that. Must have been one of the last things I needed for that achievement. Yep. That was one of the last things I needed. So apparently it's not new, it's just I never got to see it. Out of the 100 or so times I've been through this area.
This is not the work of Reapers. What happened here?
Death to the nobles!
What is this?
Revolution. It's time for our oppressors to fall. The king is in the city, but we have a trap waiting for him.
This whole city is under attack, and you want to ambush the king? Are you mad?
What? You're not with us? Then die with our enemies!
Apparently he hasn't heard on the Nephilim. Yeah, ass raped, boy. Get some.
Lord Winton, we are thrilled that you have located a surviving regiment of soldiers. With this new force, we can turn the tide and save our city. Your disagreements with the Crown are well known, but we are glad you can put them aside in this dangerous time. Long live Westmarch!
Oh, it looks like I'm close.
Some of my men are pinned down in the courtyard, fighting revenants. Please help me rescue them. Do you know why this is happening? It's madness!
Get your men to the Survivors' Enclave in the courtyard of the Zakarum Cathedral. Go!
No chest. Alrighty. On to the Soul Crucible. It's kind of nice that these things are all just kind of lined up for me. I don't have to go searching for him.
Full Cathos guides my hand.
Cannot move.
Full Cathos guides my hand.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
I did not find Malthael on Sanctuary, but I did find humans. Far too many of them. They murder and cheat one another while allowing their brothers to starve. If their true power is ever released, we are all doomed. They have a choice between good and evil, and they overwhelmingly choose evil.
That Death Maiden is controlling the Soul Crucible, but not for long.
There is no
So basically you gotta take out these corpse piles,
So let us help her.
or you can actually take out the crucible. And these corpse piles are just gonna keep on summoning more soldiers and more soldiers.
Down upon yourself, mortal.
Not ready yet.
This is where you initially meet
I
Myriam,
would arrive in time to save me.
the mystic.
How could you know that?
I am Myriam Jazia, a seer of the Vetchin people. I foresaw our meeting, but I did not see this horror. I have come to help you. There is one crucible left, and if you destroy that, the maidens will not be able to create more. There is no time to waste. We must be on our way now.
A lot of two-handed stuff. Yeah. Let's see here.
Thank you.
I could put this on and give me a bunch of recovery, but I have a gem slot in it, so I'm not gonna do that. Excuse me.
watching you.
I grew disgusted by humanity during my time on Sanctuary. When at last I found Malthael, I was not surprised to learn that he felt the same way. We will cleanse creation of the scourge that is humankind, and when we are finished, the tragic mistake of Anarius will be gone.
Okay, apparently there's a shit ton of talking to do.
Awful things are happening out in
What nonsense?
Only through submitting to Malthael.
Could it be that the prophet...
The prophets,
my sister...
when we leave,
I cannot...
There's no easy way to
do
say
what you
I'm serious.
You will not make...
All right.
You there, pauper!
But Harold...
It's all we have left.
I have no time.
I was telling you about but they're just...
Yeah.
My son's ship docked in Brown. Give me a weapon.
You are a brave...
You'll find no glory here, adventurer. Corpses can't sing your praises.
Despite his superstitious views, Rakis ruled as a just and fair king, who was much loved by his people. He was succeeded by...
Tyrael told me of your actions. You killed Diablo himself.
It had to be done.
I don't know that the world will ever understand what it took to face such pure evil.
It is enough that I was able to stop the prime evil. The rest does not matter.
My father was the commander of the Knights of Westmarch. He assumed I would become a soldier.
Did you not want to be a soldier?
I grew up on stories of the fearless Horadrim, Tal Rasha, Jared Kane. That was what I wanted to be. My father thought it was all myth. Wasn't he surprised when I actually became one of them?
Have you had any luck with that slip?
No, but it is our only hope. The answer must be here. I just have...
How have you been able to hold out this long?
It has been a brutal task, but even that wasn't enough.
Why haven't you sent for reinforcements from others?
Have you not heard?
Yes,
I did not know.
Alright. Double check, okay. I gotta go through cemetery to the next crucible.
You should get to the survivors' enclave.
Ooh, there's
it is
the...
not safe out here.
Nonsense. You'll protect me. And after experiencing what those
there it
things
is.
do to people,
Waypoint.
let's just say I need to see you destroy the final crucible with my own eyes if I am ever to sleep again.
Need more time.
Molten enemies usually explode like that. They leave behind a trail of fire when they walk. And this one has Jailer also. Yay!
Well deserved.
Or not. Oh, I found the next area. Just by sheer luck.
You wilt against my blow.
Just I didn't go the other way. A lot of dead here.
I see you have much guilt over Leah's fate.
I could start killing
I
shit,
see
but
the past as well as the future. You must
I think
not
this
let it
video's
consume you.
I think this video's gone on almost too long, so Kind of rushing it.
You are such the artist when it
I think
comes
there's
to
another
dispatching Death's minions.
book. Maybe. No? Guess not.
Mind me. I'll just be waiting over here.
A wise decision. We won't allow any
Yeah, I gotta focus on these corpse piles.
You cannot stand before me.
Alright, now I can take her out.
What was that?
That would be Urzael.
Urzael?
Urzael is the angel who commands Malthael's forces in this city. I think you made him angry.
Good. Let us get to the Enclave. I need to see if Tyrael has made any progress.
This is better if I take out the gems.
I need to go back.
Take out the gem in my helmet, replace it with a better gem. That way I'm getting more experience. More bang for my buck, so to say. things.
Oh, I can't believe one of the men. I'm sorry.
I don't feel like talking.
My mother warned me about the poor. They want my wealth, but they don't want to work for it.
Zai was the greatest for when he could only... Then Zai...
Did Zai...
No!
Those who perish without embracing Malthael are eternally damned. But I can commune with our Lord, asking him to grant them a reprieve. Only a simple payment is required.
Bless my poor husband, please!
You must save my children!
Please, my friends, one at a time. Bring your offerings to the stand, and I will grant your loved ones this blessing.
Yeah, scam artist guy.
When I left my sister Lysa, I took her magic focus as a reminder. I scryed it today to see if it reminded me of the...
Those Vigerae died hundreds of years ago. The mages of today would not be seeking...
When I cast the magic upon her focus, I heard her voice again, and she said one word.
It's time for me to go. My brother will die in the Kingsport dungeons if I don't act now.
A Kingsport prisoner, you say? Those poor devils were all transported to ourselves. We haven't heard from the garrison since the attack started.
Edlin, I have to find him. Will you help me, my friend?
Yep, here's one of the quests.
Right then, this is where they're holding Edlin. Let me do the talking.
Looking for your brother, Lyndon?
Wait, this is not right.
That is no guard.
Damn it all!
The Thieves Guild always finds who it's looking for. Unfortunately for you, he's our friend.
The Thieves Guild infiltrated the entire dungeon?
You really angered them, friend.
There's a hidden chest if you click the side of this wall right here. Yeah. I don't know why it's hidden inside the wall, but it doesn't really give much in the way of reward, but it's a chest. Never know what will pop out of it. You would think the Thieves Guild would rob every single penny that these guys had on their corpses. But apparently not. They're not that kind of Thieves Guild. Come on.
The servants of evil are vanquished.
You'd also think every single one of them would drop some kind of coin. Considering they are thieves.
Still recharging.
You cannot stand before me.
Just taking these whites to break down as As crafting mats is all.
You die for what you did to Nigel!
Edmund! I am sorry, my friend.
I never should have joined the guild. He told me, but I wouldn't listen.
His death is not your fault. He was slain before we came to Westmarch.
That dagger looks very familiar.
Take it with you. I know it is hard, but we must leave. You cannot blame yourself for what happened, Lyndon.
What do you want me to say? That I wish he'd never known me? That I wish he'd had a brother who didn't fail him?
That you are struggling with grief.
And I suppose the mightiest hero in all the land knows just how to help, eh? No. No, this is something you can't understand.
Is this truly the work
Sadly.
of good?
We're not going to die.
I think I can do the Templar one too at this time, but let me talk to every single one of these guys that's got conversations.
That's precisely.
Irena's the Enchantress. Irena. Hers isn't till later.
And now I hear those Reapers are taking people's souls? This is madness!
It's after
Why fight so hard? Thousands.
it's after the Battlefield of Eternity. But spoilers. But
If you hadn't
after you've been to that place,
but you didn't have to help.
you can go back and talk to Irena, and
After Corellan's death, the Crown passed
she will have
Justinian the First through a somewhat convoluted interpretation.
she'll have a
of
quest to
several
do her
Thus
little
began
quest,
the Justinian dynasty.
side quest
Seen
thing.
as usurpers by many, the Justinians suffered nearly constant challenges to their rule. Finally, during the reign of
Can I ask you about
He was a pretty lived.
One man.
Now is not the time.
Look, the sliver is...
Malthael is doomed.
Exactly.
He's killing
We
everyone.
cannot stop him.
Urzael has done this to finish collecting the souls of Westmarch.
Urzael. It is time for him to die. Where is he?
All I know is that he is in a tower somewhere in the Westmarch Heights, and that he will be quite rude to you. Before you set out to kill him, you should stop by.
What do you know of Urzael?
He is
Why didn't Malthael
and we... That is of no...
Tyrael, you are...
I have...
It is something... Do you have any idea?
I have, regardless.
He must have... Why didn't Tyrael just destroy the...
The Black Soul Stone was made by a man, unlike previous Soul Stones. We had no idea what would happen. It seemed a better idea to hide. We had no way.
And if we get it back...
I don't know.
Alright.
I have heard that the Grand Maester himself is in. I will tell him.
Cormac, he is the leader of the Templar. The Order...
No, you are wrong. My first memories of being a Templar are of him I looked into his eyes. Today is the day I find out how deep the Order's corruption runs.
You must do whatever you can to set things right, Cormac.
I will do it. Even if it means going against my entire order. This is one of our strongholds. I will have my answers soon.
This could go badly. You must be ready for anything.
Cormac! Everyone says you helped slay Azmodan and Belial. They're calling you the greatest of all the Templar.
It's good to see you as well, brother. But I come with troubling news about the Order. I must speak with the Grand Maester.
You're in luck. He's here. Standing orders are to send you to him upon your return. Take this, the Grand Maester's new proclamation.
You've done us all proud. This proclamation from the Maester, it's damning. He admits his own guilt. How could I have not seen this?
The day of reckoning is at hand. We will rise from the ashes of Westmarch and lead mankind into the light. We shall have recruits by the thousands. Every citizen will be another Templar added to the cause. Once cleansed by the Inquisitors, they will become an unstoppable force.
Time has finally come, and we owe it all to you.
Bring me that whip! It is time to purify this initiate.
Stop! How can you do this to your fellow Templar?
We bless them with the truth, as we did for you, Cormac. But if the greatest of all Templar wishes them freed, it shall be so. We've been ordered to take you to the Grand Maester as soon as possible. Follow me.
Cormac, the shining example of a true Templar. We have much to talk about.
Yes, we do, Grand Maester. You have betrayed us all, starting with the torment of our initiation.
It was brutal but necessary. I did the hard things no one else would, for the ascension of humanity. I carry the weight of my actions with me always. Are you ready to make a similar sacrifice, Cormac? Will you stand with me and become Meister in due time? I need you.
No! Your power has driven you to madness if you think I would help you rule over mankind!
This saddens me greatly, my son. I am sorry. Kill him. Man is a flawed being. Time and again we have seen good men give in to temptation. Though it is painful, I have found only one answer. We must cleanse the minds of our recruits, so they will never fall prey to the corruption of the demons, or the blind self-righteousness of the angels. You brought me from yourself, Cormac.
Not ready yet.
Apparently the Grand Maester summons enemies. Just gotta kill him then.
Still recharging.
I dedicated my life to a lie. Everything I thought I knew, it was all in the service of a madman. I swear that every Templar I meet will be freed from the lies of the Order. And if they refuse, I will be forced to convince them.
That's all he wants to say, apparently.
What can you tell me about
Well, Urza. What else can I tell you?
That is quite...
None. I've had...
Don't worry. The military will rescue us soon. Our navy is undefeated.
The military was decimated and the navy is underwater. Where have you been?
Oh, I got a 100k here. Could buy a tab. Or... could train. I think one of these lets me train without a death's breath. I think it's Myriam. Yep. Alright, she's all maxed out. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please subscribe. And until next time, guys. See ya.